I think that's not going to happen. They will serve, in fact, 1 year longer. That's correct. But it should not happen again. It will, thereafter, it will be coordinated 1 year after the president. Pareho lang, 6 na taon. Siguro yung lalampas lang, hindi rin lalampas kasi yung mga nakaupo ngayon, nagumpisa ng 2023, samantalang ang Pangulo 2022. Tapos yung susunod na election ng Pangulo, 2028, ang mga kapitan at mga opisyal, 2029 naman. So patas lang sila na 6 na taon,
3
nga lang
years.
magkasunod.
Maybe for us, 3 years is so short a term for a good barangay captain.
But too long
On the
for a
other
bad
hand,
one.
it's too long for
Suggestion
a
ko,
very
ipirma natin,
bad
ipirma
barangay.
na natin sa 6 na taon kasi yung 3 taon sa barangay, sa dinami-dami ng trabaho nila, talagang hindi na nila magampanan.
What's the rationale behind this proposed measure?
Yes, we are proposing that the term of 3 years be amended to 6 years. Alam naman natin na nakailang amendment na tayo, in-extend natin 2 beses, kaya ngayon ang Korte Suprema sinabi na bawal na yung pa-extend. So ang suggestion ko, i-amend na natin, ipirma na natin sa 6 na taon, kasi yung 3 taon sa barangay, sa dinami-dami ng trabaho nila, talagang hindi na nila magampanan. Yung nasa local government codes, ang katutak yun, yung iba't iba pang batas, yung mga solid waste, environment, anti-drug, sang katutak na batas to be implemented by the barangay, tapos their own functions pa. So, sa 3 taon, yung unang taon, as we know, nangangapapa, yung 2nd taon, nagtatrabaho, yung 3 taon, kampanya na ulit. So, they're not able to do very much at paiba-iba na lang at pa-extend tayo, hindi tuloy na paplano ng maigi. So, I'm proposing 6 years po because we've been changing from 1982 to 2002. Naging 6 years, naging 5 years, naging 3 years, 5 years, 3 years na liwat. So, iba-iba. So, once and for all, let's fix it at 6 years para hindi na maisabay sa presidential election, hindi na siya kukontra at may sarili na siyang timing and schedule.
Thank you, Madam Sponsor, Mr. President. Actually, I am very supportive of this particular measure.
Yes,
But
thank you.
meron lang akong kunting apprehensions, like sa mga narinig natin,
Yes.
mga ordinaryong tao, mga taga-barangay, how will we be able to convince them itong from 3 years gawin natin 6 years na meron silang sinasabi na kahit na 3 years, maybe for us, 3 years is so short a term for a good barangay captain.
But too long
On the
for a
other
bad
hand,
one.
it's too long for a very bad barangay captain. So kung gagawin natin 6 years, paano natin ma-satisfy yung mga apprehensions ng ating mga kababayan doon sa barangay?
Yes, tama yun. 6 years is very long time for a bad barangay kapitan, a bad SK, or an absentee one. So certainly, this is a consideration. But we've seen already over time that we keep extending that 3 years. It's really not workable or practical. Actually, there are also several remedies available. There's a quarterly assessment now being done by the DILG for non-performing or performing officials. So this quarterly assessment, while it has no sanctions, also serves to give a record and a report to the people. Isa pa, marami naman tayong mapa-file through the DILG. The DILG can investigate, then file the appropriate charges in the court with the ombudsman or even directly with the sanggunian, because the sanggunian can also deal with administrative complaints and the decision is final and executory. Of course, the courts and the ombudsman are still available also. And if you recall, during the Bayanihan Law, yung DILG, maraming kinasuhan ng mga kapitan na hindi nagko-comply sa mga lockdown orders at yung iba na-aresto pa nga dahil dito nga sa mga nangyayari, nag-file talaga ang DILG noon.
Yeah, thank you, good
I
sponsor.
also forgot, pwede palang bawasan yung honoraria nila. Pag na-absent sila ng na-absent, kasi yung honoraria ng mga barangay officials is based on attendance.
Ah,
So, pwedeng bawasan yung kanilang honoraria. And finally, there's a recall section. Pag talagang wala ng pag-asa, may recall section sa ating local government code, article section 69, pwede mag-recall ng barangay kapitan. Mas madali para sa SK, pwedeng isuspenso rin and eventually madidismiss ang SK pag absentee o non-performing ng majority ng sanggunian pag bumoto sila.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. President, good sponsor. Meron ding isang issue dito tungkol sa SK. Kung gagawin natin 6 years term, yung SK, ang age limit nila is 24 years old. After 6 years of serving, 30 years old na sila.
That's right.
Kaya hindi na sila masyadong adept with the current events or the current developments of the youth. Pagdating sa edad na 30.
Yes.
Kasi parang mature na sila pagdating nga. Then they will be
Overage na
eligible
sila.
for another
6 years.
6 years. So 30 plus 6, maging 36.
Ang iniisip po natin, yung SK one term lang. Talagang
One term
6 years lang. Isang consideration yon na one term lang para coterminus at makatipid pa rin tayo sa eleksyon. Kasi yung mga SK, 18 to 24 ang mga kandidato. So, pasok pa rin sila sa 30-year-old age limit after the 6 years. But they cannot run as SK anymore. Kailangan kagawad na sila o kapitan na mismo.
Okay. So, may nabasa ko kanina doon na 2 consecutive terms. Yung SK, hindi na yun. We will forgo with that.
That's right.
Consecutive term.
If they're 24 years old today, what will happen, of course, is they'll be overaged and not eligible to run a second term na. It will have to be as kagawad or kapitan or some other position.
Thank you, Madam Sponsor, Mr. President. But I think the good sponsor will agree with me that the ultimate judge of this barangay captains as far as their performance is concerned is really yung taong bayan.
Totoo yan.
Sabi mo, kahit nakasuhan mo yung kapitan na yan for their subpar performance, ano-ano mga sanctions ibibigay mo dyan, still, the people from the barangay will claim that do not take that away from us, the power to
Tama po yun.
punish these non-performing barangay captains by not electing them for another term.
Tama po yun. Nakikita natin yan. Talagang tinatanggal ng tao yan kaagad-agad sa eleksyon.
Yes.
O kaya hindi iboboto yung kamag-anak na pinatakbo. Talagang pag nagalit yung tao sa'yo, ganun talaga
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. And I hope that this measure will ultimately cure yung problema natin about extension.
Tama.
Nung ma-fix na ito, then wala na tayong problema. Sana, tapos na ito.
Thank you. Bumoto tayo, magkasabay tayo. Ang unang measure ng 18th Congress, in-extend natin yung 2019, naging 2022. Unang measure na naman yata sa 19th Congress, in-extend na naman 2022 to 2023. Nauubos ang oras natin ka-extend
Tama ka, Madam Sponsor, Mr. President. With that, I would like to manifest my full support to this particular measure. Maraming salamat because the majority leader is already walking around and he is signaling me to stop my interpellation. And I would like to manifest my intention to become a co-author of this
Thank you very much.
measure, Mr. President.
Maraming salamat.
Salamat.
Thank you so much.
Mr. President, thank you.
Thank you, Senator De La Rosa, Majority Leader.
I ask USAA to restore some semblance of order in this plenary hall. Mr. President, next to interpellate would be none other than Senator Robin Hood Padilla. I move that he be recognized.
Si Rob.
Senator Robin Hood Padilla is recognized.
Sige na. Kaya nga wala si Coco. Si Coco nagsabi. He will. Ay, sinabanyo. Ay, you want to eat yan?
Maraming salamat po, Ginoong Pangulo. Pwede po bang makapagtanong sa atin pong ginagalang at minamahal na senadora mula sa Ilocos?
Oo naman, maraming salamat ang aking seatmate na si Robin Hood Padilla.
Opo, ako po ay naliligayahan din po dito sa inyong panukala. Meron lang po akong isang maikling katanungan at inihingi ko po ang inyong paliwanag sapagkat ang Supreme Court po ay nagsabi unconstitutional daw po yung law na pag-postpone natin ng barangay at sangguniang kabataan na dapat daw po ay isinagawa na. At ngayon po, gusto na naman nating dagdagan. Gano'n po ba ang mangyayari? Bali, ipo-postpone po uli ang parating po na December 2025 election para po mapagbigyan po yung 6 na taon.
Yes, tama po ang ating senador at sa Makalintal versus Comelec, talagang sinabi na ng Korte Suprema na unconstitutional yung minsanang postponement. Hindi na po pwede yung ginagawa natin dati na ipopostpone ng minsanan. Kaya ito nga ang iniiwasan natin. Dahil nga bawal na yung papospone-postpone ayon sa kanila sa mga dahilan na hindi naman mabibigat, na may election fatigue o di kaya nagkaroon ng alitan o nagkakaroon ng politikahan, ayon sa Korte Suprema, ito ay mga dahilan na mababaw. At yung minsan ng postponement ay bawal. Yung ginagawa natin, alinsunod sa kanilang patakaran, ay hindi one-time postponement, kundi pirmihan na iaamyendahan ng local government code at ipapako na doon na talagang 6 na taon na. So, yung ating COMELEC at pati na rin yung mga liga ng barangay, hindi na pabalik-balik dito sa Kongreso at sa Senado, laging humihingi ng postponement maya't maya. Pinagbawal na ng Korte Suprema at ayusin na natin. Total, kung isusuma natin ilan ang mga postponement at yung actual na serbisyo ng mga barangay, umaabot na sa lampas 5 taon. At dahil dito, makikita natin na practical lamang na minsanan, once and for all, ayusin na natin at itakda sa 6 na taon. So palagay ko, hindi na ito labag doon sa Konstitusyon at sa Korte Suprema.
Kung gano'n po, Ginoong Pangulo, siguro po maghahanda na lang po kami ng amendment kung sakaling pagdating na po sa amendments. Yun lamang po, maraming salamat po, Ginoong Pangulo.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you, Senator Padilla. Majority Leader.
Mr. President, I move that we suspend consideration of Senate Bill.
Before we act on your motion, I still have some questions.
Ay, okay.
I recall my aborted motion, Mr. President.
If I may from here.
Yes.
Okay, may I know when was the first barangay election held,
Ano ba
Your
yun?
Honor?
Para maalala. Sagal ko, 1970.
It was during your father's time.
Yes, that's right. 1970s. Di ko na maalala kasi 2 years old pa lang po ako noon. Anong first time? 1970.
But at any rate, how many years ang tenure ng barangay captain?
Dati-dati, ayon sa Batas Pambansa 222, nung 1982 to, 6 years talaga ang term. Nag-umpisa talaga yan sa 6 years. Kaya lang, ang nangyari, magkasabay sila ng presidential election at saka nung barangay. Sabi ng COMELEC at sumang-ayon lahat na wag naman pagsabayin at napakagulo. Sunod-sunod na eleksyon sa iisang taon. Parang ang mangyayari sa 2025, ganun po rin.
Okay, we are trying to postpone next year's election of barangay elections. Am
That's correct.
I correct?
That's correct.
So when will it be held?
So,
when will the
kung
next
naup-
barangay election
Kung
begin?
naupo ng 2023 plus 6, sa palagay ko, October ng 2029, which works out dahil it will be 1 year, 1 year after the presidential election. Parang maganda naman po yun kung bago yung Pangulo, bagong mandato, bago rin ang mandato ng mga nasa ibaba.
Okay, the proposed measure provided the next barangay and SK election shall be held on the second Monday of May 2029, as you've mentioned earlier, and every 6 years thereafter.
It should be the last Monday of October in 2029.
Last Monday,
Oo. Sana that would be ideal para
not on May.
wag ng May kasi nga pero okay din kung May. Kung sa tingin ninyo, total it's 1 year later.
Yes.
Kapag handa na yung COMELEC.
Will this provision indirectly contravene the ruling of the Supreme Court that the succeeding barangay and SK elections shall be held on the first Monday of December of 2025 and every 3 years thereafter?
Yes, I think this will be an amendment. This will be a new law which will supersede the previous ones. And the recommendation is, as the good Senate President Pro Tempore mentioned, that may also be a good option given that October is always rainy and there are midterms and other exams which hamper the SK from attending and voting.
My only concern here, Madam Sponsor, is that if this measure will be passed into law, setting a fixed longer term of 6 years for barangay officials and their kagawads, and there will be a postponement. There may be a scenario that barangay officials would serve longer than the president. Do you agree, Madam Sponsor?
I think that's not going to happen. They will serve, in fact, 1 year longer. That's correct. But it should not happen again. It will, thereafter, it will be coordinated 1 year after the president. Pareho lang, 6 na taon. Siguro yung lalampas lang, hindi rin lalampas kasi yung mga nakaupo ngayon, nagumpisa ng 2023, samantalang ang Pangulo 2022. Tapos yung susunod na election ng Pangulo, 2028, ang mga kapitan at mga opisyal, 2029 naman. So patas lang sila na 6 na taon, yun nga lang magkasunod.
So ibig sabihin, napakaswerte nitong incumbent barangay captains sa buong Pilipinas because they will serve for 6 years, am I correct?
Yes, that's correct. At yung batas pambansa, natanong ninyo kanina, yung 1982, 6 years talagang nagsimula yon. Tapos 1988, 5 years. Talagang matagal ito dati. Tayo lang ang nagbagsak sa 3 years.
Because by virtue of the local government code of 1988,
Yes, that's correct.
the term of office was reduced to 3 years.
Yes. I think that was a later amendment. Papalit-palit kasi ito Nung 1982, napaltan yung 6 years to 5 years. Nung 1988, 1991, 3 years na lang. Nung 1998, 5 years na naman. Tapos 2002, 3 years na naman.
Gawin
Kaya,
natin 1 year.
para masaya, taon-taon eleksyon. Kaya nga, nahihirapan yung mga barangay. Ang dami-daming requirements ngayon sa barangay, sa COA, ang daming problema sa DBM, yung papeles nila halos pareho rin ng munisipyo. Kaya't para lang matuto kung paano mapilapan ito at mag-comply, talagang kinakailangan nila ng halos 1 taon para makabisado nila lahat yan.
Okay, my last question is, with the recent decision of the Supreme Court declaring the unconstitutionality of Republic Act 11935 regarding the postponement of the October 2023 barangay elections, would this proposed measure address the concerns of the Supreme Court by fixing the term of office of barangay officials to 6 years?
Yes, I believe that there is no contravention of the recent Supreme Court decision because we know that the main and only purpose of RA 11935 was to move the barangay election from 2022 to 2023. Only a one-time postponement. That is what is prohibited by the Supreme Court. In this case, we are fixing for all time and for all terms the duration of the barangay officials' term for 6 years. So iba naman yung ginagawa natin, hindi yung minsanan na parating nagpo-postpone na nangyari na 2 beses sa atin dito. At ang ginagawa naman natin ngayon ay once and for all, habaan na natin para hindi mayat maya bumabalik sa Senado at Kongreso.
Hindi ba ho naglalabi yung ibang local officials aside from the barangay captains like mayors, governors, na extend din yung kanilang term, habaan yung kanilang
Oo nga. Oo, talagang nakasimangot po. Hindi naman naglalabi, nakasimangot lang at hindi pumapalakpak. Pag kinakausap ko yung ibang kapitan, anong suggestion ninyo? Ano ba maganda gawin? Pag kinakausap yung SK, palakpakan yung SK at yung barangay. Pero yung mga mayor at congressman, medyo hindi sila natutuwa. Ang sabi nila, kung yung barangay 6 na taon, sana all. Eh sabi ko, hindi kaya ng powers namin yun. Nasa konstitusyon, nakatakda yung term nino ng mga mayor, vice, mga konsehal, congressman, gobernador, vice. So, baka naman, kung maganda ang performance ng ating barangay sa 6 na taon, baka naman na maingganyo na, napaltan na rin yung 3 taon na termino na sa palagay ko, walang papalag, wala namang may gusto ng napakaikli.
Because if my memory serves me right, before the passage of the local government code, pero ang mayor at saka vice mayor and all the local officials, 4 years ang term nila. 4 years. One term of 4 years. Because I served as vice mayor in San Juan for 4 years. That was during 1988 to 1992. So 4 na taon.
Palagay ko, bago magkaroon tayo ng bagong saligang batas noong 1987, 4+4 talaga yun. 4+4, di ba? Ang ating term, katulad ng US. Pero binago naging 3. Naging 3 years na lang noong 1987 Constitution.
It was the father of the minority leader who's the author, the father of the local government code.
That's right.
Madam Sponsor. I do not know the rationale behind it. Bakit binabaan ng 3 years ang term ng mga local officials. But at any rate,
Ang pagkaintindi ko, kasi tulad na banggit ko, talagang wala pa tayo noon. Nax. Talagang, ang pagkaalam ko, ang sabi noon, hindi maaari na yung mga barangay na sinusupervised o minamandohan ng ating mga mayor ay mas mahaba ang termino sa mismong mga mayor, governor, congressman na administrative supervisor nila. Pero kung tutuusin, parang hindi naman yata masyadong mahalaga yung dahilan na yun. At ang mas magandang solusyon, paltan na rin natin yung napakaikling termino ng mga mayor, governor,
so you are
congressman.
also in favor of extending the term of the local officials to
The mayor?
mayors and other local
Yes,
officials?
I believe so. I think most mayors would be very much relieved if they didn't have to have so many elections to worry about.